Yes, game, I am unfortunately aware that you cannot play this game with puppy mechanics. You have to single hand it, and it is all motion based. Thank you, Game Freak, for not just giving me the luxury of playing the game the way I want to play. Anyways, that's irrelevant. So, I may sound a little different right off the bat. And here's the thing. I was busy working on recording my new first fruit for... It's not a first fruit, new Let's Play for the channel. Got pretty excited, recorded a few parts in, but you know what? I want to try something out. I think I want to try out this headset that I used to have since I dug it up a little bit ago. Because one of the problems I had with recording it was, ever since I moved the setup for my TV and all that upstairs to where my computer prominently is, I've had... Oh, move faster, Meltans. Another thing. I had the unfortunate realization that there is not enough room on my counter space to have game consoles, a microphone, and a TV in a way where the microphone is like right in front of me and I can still see the gameplay. I think I chose wisely by picking Meltans to do this quest with. Oh, the joy with these Meltans. So I'm gonna try things with the headset. I forget exactly. For some reason I thought going from the microphone to the headset in the first place would be an improvement, hence why I did it in the first place. And maybe with a different setup, it would still be an improvement. The microphone cancels things a lot more. I don't have to adjust the sensitivity to keep the mic that I'm using now from peaking out the sound wave for all you editing technical people. Microphone I don't have to do that with, headset I do. But it may be worth it and worthwhile. I was able to just bump the headset back down to a reasonable pace relatively quickly. So if this sounds good, then I'll go with it. Which reminds me, as I was trying to figure out what to do with the headset, because I didn't want to just do a jarring jump from microphone to headset in the middle of a Let's Play unless I knew it would be at least the same quality, I needed to do a test, and I realized I haven't done Game and Chill despite how eventful this weekend has been so far, so why not kill two birds with one stone? Or should I say snag two legendary birds with one ball? Get the old pokey analogies in here. Ugh. This game is a bully. Like, I have no issues. In fact, the Pokemon that are pestering us now were only Digletts when I was doing it with like Eevees and Bulbasaurs. Just little tiny Digletts. But when I bring the Meltans, of course, that run slower because they're just incredible slowpokes for whatever reason, then the game decides to bring out gigantic Rhyhorns, Sandflashes, and Onyxes. I mean, I don't know if... I haven't seen the Onyx yet, but I know there's an Onyx around here. Oh my god, I ran out of time. It's timed. I thought it was just like a time trial where you just go until you complete it and it keeps track of your time. This may not be as chill as I was thinking this Game and Chill is gonna be. As I was saying, though. So yeah, kill two birds with one stone. Record a Game and Chill. Figure out these mic settings all at the same time. Was what I thought until I realized I was just spend the whole time being harassed by Doug Trail's Rhyhorns and Sandflashes. Come on, move faster, otherwise you're gonna perish due to ground types. It's like they know that they have the type advantage, so they're being extra bullies. So yeah, as about my weekend. It's been fairly good so far. I was able to do a whole bunch of recordings of that Let's Play like I promised myself I would. Unfortunately, I got so focused on the fact that I'd be able to record, I haven't put much time into editing yet. So all the stuff I'm recording hasn't quite translated into content that I can upload. Especially because I don't think I'm going to be uploading the new Let's Play as soon as I do finish the first through of Donut County. So it might be a little bit. May result in some delay, and I also would love to stream this weekend too. But I just don't know if that's gonna work. There's that bully Onyx I was thinking about though. It's like, even when I have more time, it's never enough time. I feel like I should be spending some time this weekend like maybe doing some career expanding searching, make use of that Skill Link subscription I got, and actually Skillshare I think it's called. Actually take some classes instead of just like I keep delaying the process, the payment process, because I don't have. Not only have I not really made good use out of it, I made a mistake of going for a yearly subscription rather than the bi-monthly, so like if I have a month I'm too busy in, I can't just like not have it for that particular month and come back to it later. Now I thought I'd just get the full thing because I thought I'd save some money because I thought I'd be doing it more consistently than I actually am doing. So there is a whole bunch of little stuff like that. Thank goodness I actually cleared this darn thing though. All that work for one candy. I got more things to talk about, so we're gonna keep going through this. Good news about the car. It didn't freak out the one day I had worked since the last game and chill. I think it's just really dumb luck though, because I'm in a situation where part of the issue is its all-stop system, which is tied to the climate control within the car. You can't just block the entrance like that. What is it saying? Climate control is affecting the car. So, it's summertime now, and I hate the freaking heat, so I'm running AC more. Auto start doesn't happen as often, or at least it shouldn't, when the air conditioning's running. Granted, I see it happen, but the thing is, it actually works when it does happen. So, I mean, on one hand, I'm glad that I don't have to deal with that issue, because it was going to lead to problems eventually. But who knows, I may have just got lucky one day. Because the last time I recorded was a Thursday. Only had Friday, and it's been weekend since. Stop bullying the frickin' Meltan! Bullying is not allowed in the school environment. My god, they're starting to gang up on this poor little guy too. So at least I didn't have to worry about that. Oh yeah, there was the whole Lapras raid day. I wasn't planning on taking part of that. Like, I was just gonna do enough raids around town, use up my free passes, and call it a day from there. But everyone else in our group wanted to do the whole thing, and I mean, I'm not gonna complain about more Laprases and more chances at shiny. So I just went for it. And it was a nice time. Kinda wish it's kinda a little quiet just being in the car for so long. Maybe we should have turned the radio on, but besides that, like, it was a pleasant experience. And on top of getting a couple shiny Laprases myself, I was able to help a couple friends along the way. Maybe I'll talk more about that when I talk about Torchic Community Day though, because I'm pretty sure when I talk about Torchic Community, are gonna be short enough that I can actually just squeeze in it another event in the mix as well. So it'll all work itself out. Is that everything though? I guess part of the time, it was like, yes, I have more spare time, but I'm also home more often, which means gotta help the family out more often. So it almost evens out, but not really. I also been doing a bit of treadmilling. I was just getting some casual exercise in. Like this morning, I was gonna get a shower. Didn't have that opportunity anymore. Because as soon as I was getting in the shower, someone else was in the shower. So instead of waiting around, I decided to take advantage of the opportunity and stop bullying the Meltans. Bullying does not make you cool. I'm sorry, I just gotta show a little pity towards these little guys. They're being so mean to the Meltans that I can't even think about my showering. I decided to go walk on the treadmill for a little bit, and I realized I was so close to actually being at 40 kilometers. Or more so, like, sometime after that I went for a walk as well. I had a nice treadmill session though, like 40 minutes, got about, hatched a 2-kilometer egg, almost from scratch out, all that walking. My big secret with treadmilling is like, I just put either my Wii U or my Switch down, set up YouTube, and record or just listen to some YouTube videos as I'm walking. That usually does the trick. Sometimes I'm feeling adventurous, I'll put up a game as I'm doing the Switch stuff too. And I talk about this like I do treadmill all the time, but I'll admit I kind of fell out of the habit. Because I tried it Friday night, and it kind of just fell apart. Like, I did like half an hour, took a break, told myself I'd come back, but I never went back to it. So I guess that's why I was so ambitious to actually do a session right in the morning. And I'm tempted to do another one at night, because honestly, getting recordings they want to do done is more important, but I am so close to hitting 50 kilometers, and I haven't done that with Adventure Sync in so long. Like, I just really want to go and do it. I want to hit that 50 kilometers. I don't know if they updated 10-kilometer eggs since the new Gen 4 Pokemon hit, but I would really like to get a hand on Gibble. I know, Pokemon Go is just making me join forces with all my nemesises today. Or in general. Because, I mean, Garchomp is real good in Go. It's kind of better than Groudon, even. So, of course, I want my hands on one of those. Hopefully, they update Adventure Syncs with the new Gen 4. Even not, like, I'm still trying for a shiny Shinx. And I wouldn't complain about another Lulu. I'm kind of wanting to get Lucario for PvP. Unfortunately, like, you have to have it pretty low IVs in order to be under the 15 combat power mark when you're battling. Because Pokemon that hatch eggs out of a pretty set level, unless you're under level in the game. But that hasn't been a concern with me for a good long time. Meltan, oh my god, you're worse than Pigman AI from Pigman 1. Guess my point being, like, there's a lot of things I would want from a Adventure Sync egg exclusive to the 10-kilometer egg. And there's other goodies that you get that you don't normally get, because honestly doing 50 kilometers in a single week is a bit of a challenge in and of itself. I want to do it though. I think my only hope at this point is like get enough walking in before I go to bed to get at like 45 kilometers, and then just have a huge treadmill session when I wake up in the morning so I can hit that 50 as I wake up. We'll just see about that. It's gonna be cutting it close, so that's part of the reason why I want to just prioritize recording. Thankfully, oh my god. Why must you insist on bullying the Meltans? Was there anything else? Well, yeah, I think that's about it. Now, I'm not quite sure exactly how I'm gonna handle the whole post-Donut County stuff. Because, I mean, there's side things I want to do, but, like, Pokemon Go podcasting is gonna be every other week with the whole Monday setup. And Game of Chill is probably gonna be filling up a lot of stuff. I mean, like, if I get enough of a bulk of this particular series, I could just upload this. I could just do podcasts every Monday, especially if they're going to be the short editorial style, and then do like Game and Chill in the LP slot. There's a lot of maybes, and just having short form recording stuff would make that all a lot easier. Okay, Meltan, we only got like 12 seconds left. You cannot fall behind. Do not do a Steve and trip. And don't get bullied. I know that's real condescending to tell someone not to get bullied, but what am I supposed to do in this situation? You know what? I'm just gonna tell myself that that was not the last Meltan, so efforts were not in vain. So I mean, I'm gonna ask a question while I make sure I thought of everything I want to talk about. How have things been with you guys? Do you guys... How many Pokemon Go fans do we actually have sitting in the counter here? And have you done anything special that's happened within the month of May? I mean, they are really pushing the whole summer activity incentives with the summer weather. They got all these new returning raids, all sorts of stuff like that. But I can talk. You know what? This is gonna be outdated anyway, so I'll talk about. Like, there's gonna be new legendary raids. Gonna get a new shiny legendary outfit. Gonna get more ground on Kyogres, which I can never complain about. Unlike the majority of people in my Facebook chats and all. I mean, you know, when you're hard raider, I can see why you are kind of not excited for a Groudon or a Kyogre. Especially when you have like 20 already. 20 shiny. No, to be fair, I think the jab I'm making it was only like 6 shiny Kyogres or something dumb like that. Like, I haven't gotten myself a shiny legendary. Not since they were in the 3-hour raid day windows. So, yeah, not even from boxes, research, or anything. I have not gotten a shiny legendary since Moltres. So yeah, I mean, I'm personally still excited to try again at getting the Kyogres. Plus, I could use some more candies to power up my Kyogres. And especially if that allows me to save my rare candies for more rare legendaries, or for PvP in general, I'd be a-okay with that. There you are, little Meltan. I think that pretty much sums up everything that's been happening to me lately. It's just been real focused on things around home. Oh, I gotta tell you guys a story. Forgot with how much I've been helping the family around the house. There is one exciting thing that's happened. So, my dad, I wouldn't say he has a farm, but takes care of farm animals. We have cows. And it's like, hey dude, can you come over? It's like, there's this cow I gotta move. So I was like, sure, because he's kind of an authority figure. So I can't... So even if I didn't want to say no, I can't really say no. But hey, there's no harm in like helping the family and all of that. Even if you question why sometimes. Point being, cows. There's this cow we move. Essentially, I don't know if I would talk about it, but like it was, let's just say, too attached to his mother. And normally when you have cows, you're supposed to like separate them after a certain point, so they don't keep being attached to their mothers. Didn't do that. Finally got around to doing that. So we're just separating this cow from his mother, so it can actually become an independent cow with no need of no woman. This cows do not like to be locked up. They do not like to be separated. They can get desperate sometimes. So you're just here setting the cow, like, it tries to go, when you have cows, they tend to go for any sort of light to try to get back with the herd and all. So I'm just holding this fence that you got set up to try to get the cow into the isolated area. We looks away for one moment, and I just see This cow. I should mention there's a window. There's a window that we use to bring the hose from inside outside. So this window has a flap that you can open so the hose goes through. Somehow this cow got the idea of I am gonna go outside through the window and rip the recording session, by the way. It just peaked. But this cow decided to try to go for the window, and it's the most hilarious thing ever. I wish I at least took a picture to sneak in or something, but I was holding a fence. Couldn't even reach for my phone, but oh man, there's probably an online video. Someone on the internet has probably had a similar situation and actually filmed it. But man, this cow trying to climb out the window is the most hilarious thing I've seen. Definitely over next door at that barn. Maybe possibly the most hilarious thing I've seen in a good couple months. It was pretty darn good! So yeah, just because this is a kids show and we'll throw some morals on here, biggest lie ever told. If you have cows that you have to keep inside, do not promote them with any sort of sunlight whatsoever. They will go towards it no matter what. Like, this cow is kind of crazy to begin with, because once we got him in the other room, he tried to climb the wall to the room, back to the room he was already in. Oh, and getting it off here on a high note. Yeah, let's play the record anyways. Take care. That's it, that's the story. The cow tried to climb out the window and it was funny.